my name is Sisley and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are finally listening to Confessions on the Dance Floor by Madonna. I mean, Confessions on a Dance Floor. I made the mistake of typing the dance floor in the search bar and didn't find anything. And as most of you asked me, I will be reacting to the non-stop mix on Spotify. That is just one continuous track that goes on for 56 minutes. I honestly have no idea how this is gonna go because this is the first time that I ever do something like this, because usually I say the song title before starting the song and there's a more structured way to my reactions, but now it's gonna be just a wild shot in the dark. But if this is how the album is supposed to be experienced, then we're gonna experience it together. Now, in my previous album reaction, I told y'all that I'm especially excited for this album, and I invited y'all to guess why exactly I'm excited for this album. Some of you said that it's probably because of the ABBA sample in the Hung Up song, and that is partially correct. I am a huge fan of ABBA, and I actually found out where the sample originated from just a couple years ago. But the main reason why I'm so excited for this album is, well, the song Hung Up, obviously. That was, I don't know if it was the lead single, but it was one of the singles and probably the most popular single. And the reason why the song is so special is because it was the first Madonna song that I fell in love with. You know, picture this. The year is 2005. I am 10 years old, and I just quite recently got myself two new best friends who are really cool, and they're into cool stuff like music and makeup and fashion and whatever. I was never that cool kid, but there were times in my life when I wanted to fit in. And my friends were watching the music channel MCM a lot. The music channel that was broadcast in our region at that time. It was a French music channel. I think they still have it here, but I don't really watch TV anymore, so I don't know. So my 10-year-old self starts watching MCM because my friends do that and I want to be cool. And that was my first proper venture into the realm of music videos. I hadn't really cared much for music videos before, unless it was a cute animated music video for a children's song, because you know, that's what kids are into. And among the music videos that stood out to me was this one music video of a woman in a pink leotard and with beautiful curly blonde hair coming into this empty dance studio with a boombox and dancing. And the song was really good too. That, of course, was Hung Up by Madonna. That was the first time when I associated Madonna's name with a song I liked, because, you know, Madonna is a name that I've been hearing ever since I was a baby because she's Madonna, but I never really had a song that I liked by her until then. And I have very vivid memories of watching that music video. So that, when we get to that music video, it should be really fun. However, when it comes to the rest of this album, I don't know anything about it. I don't think I've ever heard any songs from it, so this should be a whole ass experience. I cannot wait. Of course, before we start, a big thank you to the people who are supporting me on Patreon. Your support means the world to me. I love you guys so much. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for an hour of electronic dance music. So without further ado, let's click play and let's see what Confessions on the Dance Floor is all about. Ah, yes. The ticking sound. That was also very recognizable. Oh, fuck, the memories. God, I'm just already having such a good time because this ABBA sample and this Madonna song is like... Oh, that beat. That beat is really fucking good. Oh, fuck yeah. That is some interesting vocal editing. I don't know why, but I feel like this didn't age badly at all. Like, I can't tell that the song was made in 2005. I don't know why. It feels kind of fresh. And this is obviously like a stark contrast between the last album and this one, but you know, that is expected when you call an album Confessions on the Dance Floor. This was my favorite line because that's the one lyric that I understood as a 10-year-old. And that line is cool. God, that melody. This whole thing is ingrained into my memory. Like, I know this by... not just by heart, but you know, like, it's forever in my heart. Oh, this transitional bit is really cool. Oh my god, I love that sound. I was like, is this song gonna be over now? Because like there's no way to tell. You know, by looking at the track at the progress bar. God, this chorus is so good. I feel like this is one of the best uses of a sample that I've ever heard, because it just works so perfectly. You kind of forget that it's there, but it adds so much to the song. Okay, I think now it's gonna be over. Now we're gonna transition into the next song, which I think it says on the track itself. Oh, that's some very aggressive ticking. Oh? Okay. This is called Get Together, but I can't see all the song titles, so this isn't gonna last long. I already love that. I love that lead sound. This is vastly different from anything she's done before. Ooh. That's fun. I'm really loving the production, the lead sound, and the fact that it doesn't sound dated. I love how her voice sounds here. Maybe because it's familiar. I don't know, there's just something about it that's really attractive to me. This sound and this rhythm is basically what everybody had been using from like 2007 to 2010. Like that exact saw synthesizer. In that rhythm, that melody. You know, I feel like it's once again one of those things where she pioneered it and then other people, you know, followed her. This sounds cool. Wait, does that mean that this whole album is gonna be the same BPM? You know, that's just a thought that occurred to me, because if it's a non-stop mix, is it gonna retain the same BPM all throughout all the songs? Which is, you know, unusual. Oh. What is that? Wow. That sounds really good. Like I said, it sounds fresher than 2005. Like, in terms of songwriting, this is no Hung Up. You know, Hung Up was the song. But the production on this, I'm really enjoying. These vocals are very, very filtered. Not just like filtered, but like all the lower tones are taken out. I mean, frequencies. Oh, I feel like I've heard that before. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh my god, I forgot that Sorry. I didn't know that Sorry was in this album. God. Of course I've heard this song before. Sorry, I lied. There are 2 songs that I've heard from this album. I've heard it all before. God, this is gonna be so much fun. I don't wanna know. Please don't say. God, this is such a bop. I am so happy because I had no idea the song was in this album. And I didn't even properly look at the track list. I feel like this sounds different than the single version in terms of production. Or maybe I just don't remember it correctly. I don't think I've seen a music... Maybe I have seen a music video, but many years later. But I definitely heard that song on the radio when it was out. Those lyrics are really good. Oh, that's my favorite part of the song. Those backing vocals. This sounds really different from what I remember the song sounded, but again, I hadn't listened to it in quite a few years. Oh, that's really good. That transition was so good. Oh, that sounds really cool. This is supposedly called Future Lovers. Like, I'm never sure when it's actually transitioning into the next song because who knows? I really love that plucked sound. I'm listening. Good. Mood. Okay, I'm into it. What is she singing? Give me... Huh. I love this kind of stuff in songs so much. I love that production. I knew I was gonna like this album, but I am super into this production. Oh! God, this sounds so good! I really like that backing vocal, it's a little bit weird. Oh, the pitch is being changed. This is like really conceptual while being a bop. I really like that. That is gorgeous. Like, this is just such a simple beat. And the lead synth is also really simple, but I'm super into this production. This is my favorite bit of the vocals from the song too. Oh, that backing vocal sounds so good. Oh? That's a fun change of pace. Oh, it was a transition. Okay, I still forget that it's a one continuous mix of all the songs. It's a really good experience though. Ooh. I love that lead instrument. What is it then? A guitar? Synth? This feels like a little bit of a callback to that last album, even though it's still very danceable and fitting for this album, like the entire aesthetic. That reminds me of something. This melody and this vibe. I don't know of what. Like something from Madonna herself. God, this sounds so good. Oh, Queen! Yes. This sounds so good, oh my god. I feel like this is my favorite in terms of production so far. That is really catchy. That sounds even cooler. God, if you play this at full volume, I feel like this is such a cool thing to dance to. Like, this entire album is supposed to be dance to, but this especially, I feel like this one is special. You know, if I ever need to, you know, music to work out to, I will know where to go. Oh my god, this is so exciting. That melody is fun. That percussive sound is really interesting. I really can't tell if that's a percussion or a synth. Is that backing vocals? Vocoder backing vocals? I really love that lead instrumental melody. Oh, now that's catchy. Oh, that's definitely some interesting vocal production. I feel like this one's a little bit boring, I don't know why. We're almost halfway through the album, and so far it's been really good, but this song in particular is a little bit lacking, I feel like. I mean, it still has a really catchy beat and it still makes you want to dance, so that's good. That sounds so pretty. That's an interesting sound. This sounds so Madonna. It's so classic Madonna. Oh my god, yes. I love vocoder vocals, especially when they're bare and not just like for the backing vocal. Oh, I love that plucked sound. This has a dreamy sound, but also it sounds kind of cold. Oh, that's intense. Oh, interesting. It's a really nice melody, and I really like Madonna's voice here. I really like that plucked synth. Oh. I'm liking this theme. I'm liking these lyrics so far. Oh, that's fun. This, I feel like, has the best lyrics so far. And this is one of the best choruses, I feel like, too. I really like this line, for some reason. Oh, that sounds cool. Nice backing vocals. Huh. That was an unexpected ending. Oh. That sounds enchanting. That's fun. I like those vocals. I see we're getting into the deep lyrics at this part of the album. I really like that. I always appreciate when Madonna delves into deeper topics. Now that's catchy. Oh. Existentialism. Nice. Me. I really love this melody, it's so simple but so catchy. This sound is really cool. Like, it's just so in your face, and it has a reverb that makes you like... I love how this sounds. Oh. Oh, I love that alternative melody here. These past two songs had the best lyrics in this album. Definitely. That's interesting. Wow. That is unexpected. But really beautiful. Now that's bouncy. That sounds really fun. Oh my god, I love that. That plucked sound combined with the acoustic string instrument. Those strings in the background are a classic Madonna sound too. I love how catchy this sounds. That is pretty. That was cool. thought it was over. But once again, she surprises me. That was such a cool transition, and the song still isn't over. God, I'm loving the scores with every listen more and more.
Gates of heaven are always open, and he's describing the sky.
Oh,
That's what it's about.
I love that. That was so sweet. I love that sound. That is also a really cool sound. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm really loving these vocals. I really like how her vocals are sounding here. Huh. I really like these lyrics and this story. I really like the reversed vocals in the background in this pre-chorus. Oh, I love these percussions. Oh. What is that vocal? What is going on? I like it. I am really loving these lyrics. This is exciting. I love dramatic strings. Oh, this is groovy. I love this rhythm. I'm loving this beat and the instrumental and everything so far. Oh, I love how full these vocals sound. This is really different from the rest of the album, and I think this is the last song. God, this sounds so good. This is definitely one of my favorites. That rhyme! I feel like this is the most similar to what is being produced today, because the vocals are very upfront and the arrangement is pretty simple and pretty, you know, like within low frequencies. There are no screeching sounds in the arrangement. Oh god, this sounds so good. And I'm really loving these lyrics too. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. I love the guitar. That is really, really pretty. Is that all? Is it over? Oh my god, I can't believe that. Okay, wow, that was an experience. So that was the entirety of Madonna's Confessions on a Dance Floor album, and there were a lot of surprises. Well, that last song is probably, out of the non-singles, the ones that I hadn't heard before, that last one was probably my favorite. Once again, I can't really look at the title right now because I don't have the tracklist open, but it was just so good. It had that catchy rhythm, and like I said, it felt, in the way that it was produced, it kind of felt like the stuff that they produced today, with how clear the vocals were and how the instrumental mostly seemed to rely on a bass, and other low sounds didn't really have any of those signature instruments from like the mid 2000s to late 2000s and then early 2010s, you know, whatever. Not really that familiar with electronic music history prior to 2009, so can't really comment on how fresh this was. But that last song especially, like, if she were to release that song right now, it wouldn't feel dated, in my opinion. Another thing that surprised me about this album is I thought this was gonna be mostly a very lighthearted album, you know, because it's Confessions on the Dance Floor. It's going to be a dance album. And of course, Hung Up was a little cute song about, you know, being in love. And Madonna writes a lot about that. But what I've really been enjoying lately by her is all her existential stuff. Like, that was my favorite stuff from Ray of Light, and that's why I really, really loved American Life. And I went into this album probably thinking, well, you know, it's probably not gonna have any of that, is it? Because it's a dance floor album, it's supposed to be like, you know, something for you to dance to. But then again, there were songs like Jump and How High, which it's really funny that those two come one after another. I feel like those had some really, really good lyrics, and there were definitely some others, including that last one that had really, really good lyrics. Something that, you know, really makes you think, much to think about. And then of course there's the fact that I entirely forgot about the existence of Sorry, which is definitely a song that I've heard before many times. I'm sure I've seen the video at least once, but I definitely hadn't watched the music video when it came out, if it was ever played enough on the music channel that I used to watch. And then of course Hung Up. It was, you know, once again I feel like both Sorry and Hung Up sounded, maybe Hung Up didn't, but Sorry sounded a little bit different than I remember it. I don't know if it's specifically because of this mix, or I just don't remember it correctly. Either way, it was such a pleasure to listen to. Hung Up and Sorry were definitely the strongest songs on the album, but once again there wasn't a single song on this album that I wouldn't enjoy. Some of them did get a little bit boring, but to be honest, when it comes to club music, I expected this to be a lot more boring to me personally, because, you know, like when you think of club mixes, you think of very repetitive hooks, but this, you know, like this is a pop album after all. It's not like a club mix, it's not like some DJ mix. It was really interesting and entertaining to listen to. So yeah, this was great, and a song that I will definitely be listening to besides the singles will be that last one. I still don't know what it's called. I will look it up once I finish filming this video. But this was great, and I cannot wait to watch the music videos. God, it's been years since I watched the Hung Up music video, and that's like my childhood memories. I cannot wait to relive that once again and share all of my childhood memories, because if there's one thing that I love doing is talking about myself and my childhood memories. So it should be fun, at least for me. I don't know if it'll be fun for you, but I hope I will make it fun. Either way, I'm really excited to watch the music videos. Besides Hung Up and Sorry, I don't know what other songs had music videos. I'm sure you all are gonna tell me in the comments. So yeah, I hope you all are looking forward to that as much as I am. If you just stumbled upon this reaction and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and you will never miss a Madonna reaction from me ever again. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. I love you guys. Bye! Mwah!